I can't tell you because my thing logged out of the chat. Stupid logger out of things makes me crazy. I don't know why it does that all the time. It's like
just to piss you off.
Like randomly, it's restream, right? Okay, yeah, I gotta copy the password from here. That's the other thing too is I don't know any passwords anymore. Like I literally have no idea, and all my passwords are like 55 fucking characters long.
Oh, okay.
Bicycles. Now I gotta pick fucking bicycles out, Tom.
God damn it.
Now I gotta decide. I gotta grab bicycles. Okay, traffic lights now. Good Lord, how many different things do I have to find? And it's so small, I can't tell. Now I gotta find crosswalks, Tom.
What the fuck?
Crosswalk.
How many of these are there?
Here's one. Is this
Do it
one?
right the first time.
You got to do it right the first time.
Jesus Christ.
Nice. And if you want to do it right the first time,
okay, come on.
adamandme.com.
How many different ones are there?
This is a problem. Ian, fix this.
Oh, for God's sake!
Ian, why is this like this?
It's not me.
Why don't you
There
have
is
this
no way.
made better?
There's no way that I didn't do this one right.
I did this right here.
Goodness gracious! There we go.
Jesus.
Finally. Huh, guys, I'm sorry.
I'm fucking exhausted by that.
What did you make, Ian? What did you make,
That's
Ian?
really good.
How dare you? How dare
Gary
you?
would never do that.
How dare you, Ian?
Gary would never
It's a
behave
very
like that.
serious situation.
You know what?
not.
I side with Gary.
Do you side
In
with
this
Gary?
one,
I
side with Gary.
think Gary was right
Gary
in
had
the
it.
right in this one.
Gary
Do you
was
think
right.
Gary was right, or do you think Gary was
I
wrong?
think it was Gary.
Yeah.
I think it was Gary.
It was Gary.
I
think that was Gary.
love how the world, in the midst of all this turmoil, can still get its fucking gristle up about fucking two rich guys having a slap fight.
Everybody
Like,
gets
get
angry.
the fuck out of here.
You know,
like there's like fucking President fucking Zelensky is like,
I know.
please, a UN, will somebody, and it, goddamn, and we're looking around in the world, like the people are like, there's gonna be another COVID, and it's like two rich guys got in a slap fight, and everyone's like, let's talk about that.
Tom,
Who cares?
Tom, though, I gotta say,
Yeah.
I read that book. The book was called The Righteous Mind. And in that book, the guy talks, the real basics of that book are that you're moved by your sort of intuition, right?
Yeah.
You see something, you emotionally react to it. And then there's a tiny little part of your brain that sort of tries to make sense of why you're feeling that way.
Right.
And that happens a lot with a lot of different things, but it was really interesting to see that happen with this particular thing, right? With Will Smith and Chris Rock. It was really interesting to see that because people fell on one side or the other. I'm not saying everybody, right? Because I think both you and I are kind of like, we don't care,
Yeah,
right? But there was a lot of people though they fell on one side or the other. They're like pro slap because, you know, he made fun of someone else's condition. And then the other people were like pro, you know, you shouldn't hit anybody, right? But they were very, very, very distinct. And neither side could see the other side's
Right.
point of view at all. And they were very moved by that. And you just got a chance to see everybody sort of moved. What he calls it is like an elephant and a rider. And the elephant is moving you, right? So the elephant is the thing that's moving you. And the rider's trying to control it. But he can't really control it. So he's just trying to make sense of it.
Sure,
And
right.
so that's what the whole conceit of the book is. And so like you got a chance to see people just fighting about this all over social media. And it was a really interesting thing to look out at and see people's strong reactions
People had
to it.
really, really strong opinions about
reactions.
this, and
Yeah.
it's like I can see it both ways.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah. Hi guys.
I like
How's
this from
everybody doing?
Zeno. Don't forget to slap the like. Yeah, thank you.
You are the best, Zeno. You
are
do
the
that
best
every week.
time.
It's the best. I'm telling you, I love it. It's the best. So, yeah. It was something. I want to say though, Tom, we got to do something a little later. We're going to do something a little later, but we want to talk about first something that we got from a listener. And
How
so
cool is
we
this?
want to show these off. I can't really show you these. I'm going to show them to you kinda, right? So these two figurines were sent in to us.
They're
and
so
they are
cool.
so cool.
It's
And I'm going to show you a
ridiculous.
picture of what they look like now. So I'm going to call up the computer and I'm going to show you what they look like.
Look at that.
Isn't that cool? Somebody made those and they look great.
They're like in person. They're even cooler.
They look great. They just look great. And I want to thank.
Here, I want to have mine. I want to look at mine.
I think
I wanna
they are
look at mine.
amazing. I think they
Look
are
at that.
amazing.
So they're 3D printed.
Yeah, they're
apparently.
3D printed.
And then painted.
Yeah,
obviously.
and then painted really well. Like
I mean, this
very,
is
very
so
well.
good.
They're so perfect. They just look amazing.
My posture is better. Like, I love it. I love it. Look at that. He's got like a really nice, like,
Oh, I didn't get
shoulders
glasses.
back?
I didn't get glasses. Let me stand up. And
well,
get
I've got
glasses.
two. You just need one, right?
Yeah, I got orange in mine. I'm gonna get two.
Oh,
new
that's
ones.
true. I've got
I'm gonna-
orange in mine.
Got to
Yeah.
entertain people, Tom.
Oh, shit. All right. How's everybody doing out there in chat world? I got nothing to say off the top of my head. So, Ian, is this what you do with your 3D printer? You just make little voodoo dolls of us or something?
No. I said I made boxes.
What the fuck do you make a box for? There's already boxes.
Things in.
What do
Yes,
you
but
put in the
not
box?
specific
What's in the
boxes.
box?
We already covered this.
What's in the
You're going to
box?
tell me what's in the box one of these days.
No.
God damn it.
You're supposed to just think
What's the
about
material?
What's in the box.
What is the material? Is it plastic?
PLA is like a polycarbonate. I forget what it is.
Cecil, did you look at the
acronym,
bottom?
but-
Yeah, I saw.
Cactus
Might be
Rocks?
ABS.
Yeah, it says on the bottom.
That's so cool.
Yeah, somebody printed it on. It wound up printing it on the bottom too, which is
So
awesome.
can you take like a photo and upload a photo?
I think it's got to be like.
Or do you have to
No,
CAD
but,
draw
like,
everything?
There are some things that can kind of like you move the phone around it and it'll 3D scan it, which is pretty neat.
Pour yourself a
so
little
you can
blur-
do a lot of
lens.
really cool stuff like that. But they probably took that into Blender or something and then like smoothed it out and made it really nice.
Couple of weeks ago on the stream, we
whole
got a
thing.
message where people were talking about how certain bourbons had a sort of cheaper version, right? So hand me the Blantons.
Yep.
This is Blanton's bourbon, which is a pretty expensive bourbon and actually kind of hard to find.
Super
bourbon.
hard to find
I had
now.
to get this directly from Kentucky, a gift from Heath. He gifted us both this. I hadn't cracked into mine until tonight when we toasted Ketanji Brown Jackson's
did
entrance
indeed.
into the Supreme Court. We
It is an allocated bourbon.
it's a-
It's the difficult.
It's allocated, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful
Yeah.
bourbon. But supposedly, this Ancient Age, which I found at Binny's for $19.95,
That's a very good price.
is
The same.
the same. So I'm going to crack it open, Tom.
Or what they say is at least that it's the same mash bill.
It's the same mash
Now, it
bill.
might
So-
have a different
Yeah.
aging process.
I'm going to pour a little for myself.
Okay.
I'm going to pass this over to you. Tom's going to pour a little
need
for
a glass.
himself. And then we're going to try the Ancient Age. Then we're going to try the Blantons.
Do you have a glass?
Oh, yeah. This is for you.
Thank you.
And we're going to try them both to see if this is true. Because someone had said that you could feasibly do this. We got a bunch of them on the table. You guys should see how many we have on the table. It's hilarious. Because we wound up picking a bunch of these up
did.
last week. So we're going to try this
Ancient
Ancient
Age
Age.
first.
Here we go. That doesn't taste like anything.
That is not Blanton's.
That doesn't taste
It
like
doesn't
anything.
smell the same. It has like
It doesn't taste like anything.
it's not.
It literally tastes like nothing.
Yeah, it's very watery. This is a fail. In a 1-to-1 comparison, this is a straight fail. I would know this difference.
Yeah, if somebody were to say that this is Blanton's, I would say, nah. It tastes weak. It tastes like Blanton's after you let the ice melt.
But it also has like, yeah, right. And it also has like a little bit of like
I
don't know. It does a different flavor to it.
I don't dislike it. I'm not
No,
saying
it's
it's
fine.
bad, but it's not Blanton's.
No, but I was gonna say this would be a good mixer, but I don't think it would hold up in a cocktail.
No,
would
you'd lose
drown
it.
out in a
It's
cocktail.
just
so inoffensive.
So inoffensive.
This is honestly, you know what Ancient Age is? It's a getting drunk drink.
This
Because-
is like Jameson's.
Yeah, right. You drink it because you're tired of being sober. It's not because you like the
I
flavor.
could get so drunk off that. There's no bite.
There's nothing
There's
to it.
nothing.
There's
to
no
it.
heat even.
There's no heat. It tastes
Yeah.
like drinking like
I wonder
mountain
why.
spring water.
Right. Man.
Now, Tom and I next week are going to take some of that Ancient Age and a couple of these other bourbons that we have, and we're going to drop a little piece of wood char in it.
Yeah.
Wood
Yep.
char curl.
Yeah, so I've got some oak, and that oak is charred. So just like the inside of a piece
barrel,
of a barrel.
yeah.
I've got mason jars. So we're gonna take some of the cheap shit and we're gonna pour it in those things, and we're gonna add some
wood.
of the wood in there, and then we're gonna let it sit for 6 weeks.
For 4 to 6 weeks.
I say we should wait the whole
Let's
6.
do it. 6
Wait
weeks.
the whole 6. Give it the best opportunity.
We're going to store it in Gary's closet.
Nice and dark.
Nice and dark in there.
And creepy.
And creepy.
Yep.
Probably a little squishy.
Really weird in there.
And we're going to put it in there. And then we're just going to come back in 6 weeks and we're going to try each one each stream.
Yeah, we should definitely save a little portion.
Absolutely.
So we can
Absolutely.
taste
So we
test
can
against
taste it against it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, Ancient Age, I will say, you can't call it bad, but you can't call it good.
No, it's just
It's
doesn't-
just there.
Just doesn't have any flavor. Like
Right.
it literally, there's no kick to it.
Yeah, this is also one of those like bottles that feels like it's meant to be carried around while you're like singing a sea shanty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's got that sort of like, you don't know me kind of a feel to it, when
really
you hold
does.
it.
It really does. It's that glass. It's that glass sort of like
Right.
very much like
I feel like
like a cheap bottle of whiskey. I mean, like it's even made like a cheap bottle
Yeah,
of whiskey.
when I hold this, I feel like I could do a lot of things if I had some money.
This is funny because we bought this too.
I
This
like
is that
Old Granddad.
old granddad we bought, and we're going to try it next week. But look at how much dust is on there from Binny's.
That's so funny.
Is
No
it-
one wants it.
Nobody wants it.
That is a very so. I like Old Granddad.
And
I
it's
just
old
finished a
granddad
bottle of it.
is one of these. It's like something of
Yeah, Old Granddad is supposed to be the same as I think the
Woodford
high
or
end.
something.
I
I forget.
Larceny was Woodford. I think Old Granddad might have been Basil Hayden.
Okay.
Which I'll be shocked, but I will say I bought a bottle of Old Granddad after reading an article about it. It's like a very typical well bourbon, so it's cheap bourbon that like is at every bar. It holds up amazing in a cocktail. Holds up great.
All right. So I've been working on something. I had planned on this last week, Tom. I had planned to do this last week. And do you remember a couple years ago? Maybe it was a long time ago. When we first started podcasting, maybe 2 or 3 years into it. And we had a podcast award. Do you remember this? There was a podcast award.
Yeah.
And
we didn't
had
get it.
gotten so close to the end.
Yes.
And the last night, Matt Dillahunty told his fans offhandedly mentioned it to, and he beat us in one day.
Yeah.
in one
like,
day,
just fucking
crushed us in one day.
Crushed us.
Then again, we got into it and came in second place to another podcast, and it happened multiple times.
Yeah.
Second place to my Majority Report, second place to Ardent Atheist, second place to
Atheist Experience.
So I figured, why don't we start our own podcast award?
Yes.
Right? It makes sense, right?
That's amazing.
So I started our own podcast award. I was going to do it last week, but this is our first annual
yes.
Potties. Okay.
The Potties?
The Potties. The first annual
I gotta
Potties.
go.
The first. It's the first annual Potties. Ian, do you have any kind of festive music you can play at all? Or is there anything that you can do?
Do I?
Okay.
Oh, I feel like I should have worn my tux. Wait, I feel like I should own a
Welcome to the
tux.
First annual party.
So
I'm flush with excitement.
I like
This
that.
is so great.
That's a great line. I like that. All right. So here's what I did. I went out. Are you gonna turn that down?
Sorry, I had to fade it out.
Jesus.
Okay, thank you.
Took a while.
I went out of my way, Tom.
What is happening right now?
I went out of my way, Tom, to go get two potty awards. So let me get the potty awards out. This is an old light case, by the way. This is a light case. So here we
Shout
go.
out to GVM.
Here's the
Not a
potty
sponsor.
awards. So you can see they have microphones.
Look at that.
So here's the potty award. It has as you can see, a podcasting helmet.
Right.
Which you
standard.
need, right?
You need
Standard
that. You don't want to
podcasting
get hit in the
helmet.
head with sound waves.
Podcasting helmet.
Right.
And then a podcasting microphone.
That's a microphone.
And a microphone.
I would have known that was a microphone
right.
if you
It's a
didn't say
microphone.
it.
It's 100%. And
If
this guy's got his microphone behind him.
Yeah, if you didn't
So,
say that was a microphone,
this
I
is
would have
what
said,
you would-
look at that microphone.
And he's got his podcasting helmet on as well.
well, and he's got that very like typical podcasting posture.
It is. You know what, Tom? You're absolutely right. And when I asked for these to be made, that's what I said to them. I said, can you get the podcasting posture?
I can't believe they nailed it.
And they nailed it
But
on
you know,
both of them. They nailed it on both of them.
I can't now. Which posture do you prefer right before starting? Are you a swinger or are you a gaze to the sky?
I like to work my back out a little.
That's
I'm just
good.
sitting for a while.
Right.
So you got to work my back out for a
Oh,
little
you don't
bit.
want to break any.
You don't
Yeah,
want to do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Plus, I feel like there's like a wide-eyed celestial wonder that's implied by
Yeah.
that. He's just gazing upward at the sky. And
absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
And
then
he's
this
gonna
one-
knock it out of the
This
park.
one is going to, he's got a winning podcast.
Look
It is
at
a
that.
winning podcast.
Wow.
So these are the two potty awards.
Yes.
And so,
Which is
like with-
obvious by the trophy.
and
I
like
can
with-
see it.
Right. And like with every single award show, you need to have the throwaway garbage awards before you have the big award.
True,
right?
true,
So this
true.
is the throwaway garbage award.
Right, it's a
And we're
shit
going to do
award.
that one first.
Okay,
So
all right.
I have a small reel I want to play
This
the
is the best
for the
thing that's
people.
ever. You guys, I have no idea what's happening, by the way, and I love this right now.
This is for
The nominees for Best Achievement in
Where'd
Podcast
it go?
Commercial
Hold on a second.
Performance are
What is happening
Gary
right now?
Gates.
We have.
Hold on. I got to escape out of it. Hold on a second. It's in the wrong. They couldn't hear it, and nobody at home could hear it because it was in the wrong screen. I can't move it. Why can't I move it?
It's full screened, probably.
No.
No. You could do Windows Shift and then the arrow keys to like switch it to a different monitor. If you're
Windows. Hold on. What'd you say?
Windows.
What are you
Windows.
talking
the
about?
Windows key, Shift, and the arrow left and right will move it to a. There you
It
go.
100% worked. That was the first thing Ian
talk
ever
about
said
that.
that worked.
All right.
That's amazing. All right, guys.
Wow.
Here we go. Ian, I don't know. Do we play music before this? Is this you're the producer?
The MC. Is he the MC?
No, I think let's play this, and then we have some other.
Yeah.
Little
So this is the first award. This is the garbage award. This is
Shit,
this
this one doesn't count.
this is like special effects
this is
or costumes
Best
or whatever.
Boy Gaffer
This is
Awards.
Gaffer Award. So
Right.
that's we're
Okay.
gonna play this one
Yeah,
first.
right.
So
Yeah.
here we
Who-
go.
who taped up
this
the-
is
Gaffer?
for
the nominees for Best Achievement in Podcast Commercial Performance are Gary Agape in Christmas Ad,
My nuts roasting on an open fire.
Gary.
Eli Bosnick in Policy Genius,
Why don't you try Policy Genius? What's Policy Genius? Well, life insurance can give you peace of mind that if something happens to you, your loved ones would have a financial cushion for rent or mortgage payments, loans, education costs, and everyday expenses.
Ian in Welcome to the Ad Break,
You like free shipping? Well, of course you do, whore. Get a sexy free product for you and one for them. And a third one you can both use on your curious roommate gym. Get a Liberator, nipple tickler, mega 12-inch cock extender, one clitoral stimulator, sucky dick dual penetrator with swamper. Here's some dildo cleaning spray. You should buy host alls. Get a strapless strap-on ball gag on with a purple dong. Which pleasure will you choose from? All thanks to
It's not the whole
Blurry.
thing.
Use promo code at checkout.
you got
Adam and Eve
three.
will make you come.
Joe
hard to
Rogan
cut.
in Gillette,
Dude, I think are people even gonna have dicks in the future? It just seems like everything's going away so fast, man.
Yeah, they're trying to do that with this new Gillette commercial. It's like an anti-masculine Gillette commercial. It makes like every man look like a misogynist piece of shit. It's such a disturbing commercial. It's like over and over again, men doing douchey shit. Like, hey, bro, aren't you selling razors?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You changing the world with your shitty
What a
fucking
jackass.
advertiser-based philosophy? What are you doing?
Ian's sexy friend in Sexy,
God. Seriously.
Hey everyone, Ian here. As you can tell by the sound of my incredibly sexy voice, I've just been to
had to do this to make it
adamandeve.com
Yes,
and
he did.
used code GLORY.
So this is Ian. Do you have a drum roll? Do you have a drum roll?
Oh, no, but I do have a timpani,
Okay.
which is a drum.
Timpani's a kind of a drum, just pedantically.
The award goes to Ian's sexy friend. In Sexy. Can I get some applause? He was not able to accept the award tonight, but Ian is here to accept the award on his friend's behalf. So, Ian, go ahead and say a speech for us. We need a speech.
Speech. Hey, everybody. Thank you very much.
Hey, just recycle your Grammy speech.
It's real. I have. Yes, I thank you on behalf of my unnamed friend, who is my friend. Okay, he's not a hired actor. Thank you very much for his award. It's an honor to have taken 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to record an ad, as compared to Ian's tireless efforts at producing a good ad where he makes sardonic quips, interesting melodic situations. Thank you for this award.
Let me see that. Let
I
me
just
see
want to
that
say, Ian's sexy friend, you knocked it out of the park with that one. It was close between you and Joe Rogan, but you pulled it out.
work.
so
This is a
yeah.
great award. Wow,
Isn't that a great award?
man.
That is something
It's
else.
legit.
That's legit. It's a legit award.
This is
it's
a legit
award. It's a legit award.
You can tell by the size of the
You
microphone.
can tell the microphone.
The size of the microphone.
Yeah. Don't hold it like that, Tom. They can see the pink on the bottom. You want to do that. There's pink underneath it. You don't want to do that. You want to hold it up. Yeah, they didn't do a good job when they painted it.
No, they did not.
Yeah, that was my wife painted that one.
The
She's bad at
size
it.
of the microphone is what tells you how high quality it is.
All right, we got one more award. There's, of course, always one more award.
Right.
This big award. Let me see if I can
big
call
award.
it up, though, because I don't want to call
It's
it
a
up.
sizable award.
And then have it be. Let me make sure it's. I got to go to files real quick. Because I don't want to call it up and then have it play on the wrong. Well, although if it plays on the wrong screen, nobody's going to hear it. But there we go. Now, if I open it over here. Here we go. Hold on, I got to pause it.
Okay, all right.
So here we go, guys. This is the
outstanding.
big one now.
I feel a little nervous.
This is the big one. This is the big one. This is outstanding achievement in podcasting.
Oh,
Here we
boy.
go.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay.
Achievement in podcasting are Seth Andrews, the thinking atheist.
I've been watching these ups and downs, mostly downs recently, of cryptocurrency. Talk about a polarizing subject.
No illusions, scathing atheist.
So my neighbor across the street loves Jesus. You know how I know that?
It's Eli.
In the 4 conversations totaling about 30 words we've had, she's mentioned him 3 times. If they were dating, I'd say the relationship seemed unhealthy.
Tom, cognitive dissonance.
I mean, yeah, but maybe because he's been in hiding for a long time. Maybe he put on weight. All right.
I don't know, man. I don't think so, Tom.
Oh, he's real handsome.
He's a real handsome guy.
Maybe he got ugly somehow. Maybe
he got all ugly and short. I don't think that happened.
Okay. You're looking at a picture of his face. You have no idea if he's short, Cecil.
Okay, you're right.
There could be handsome, short people.
You're right, Tom. You're right. I'm sure of it. Yeah.
Look up how tall he is.
Jordan Holmes, knowledge fight.
To remember like the noble truths, like life is suffering. That's a really important one.
True.
What people forgot and what Gautama wasn't even really thinking about, which was his mistake, was that if life is suffering, you should therefore be able to make money off it because there's nothing you can do, baby. Come on.
You got him.
Smoke him if you got him, baby. Gautama Buddha.
That's pretty good.
Thomas Smith, atheistically speaking. I mean, serious inquiries only.
But I was thinking about it today, actually. I'm surprised that I don't bite my tongue all the time, because I got
McDonald's.
so many teeth. I got 50, 100 teeth in my head, and they're all right around my tongue. They're all right near the vicinity of my tongue, and they'll bite anything in my teeth. They don't care,
It's the best Thomas Smith I've ever heard.
Oh, it's so good.
All right. All right. So that's it. Like I gotta figure out who. So here we go. Drum roll. Can I get that timpani again?
Timpani.
It stopped in the middle. Tom.
I win.
Tom wins.
I win.
Tom wins a potty.
Oh,
There
I got
you
a
go.
speech.
Tom gets to give a speech.
I got a speech.
Hold on. Here we go. There we go.
Oh, this is amazing. First of all, I couldn't have done it without me. And I think look at that. I earned this. I earned this. I couldn't have done it without me. I want to say to the other guys that were nominated, Noah, Thomas, Dan, fuck you. You didn't win. And I won. And that's what's important. What's important is winning, and I won. And it's
Tom,
me.
Tom, they're playing you off.
I don't care. I
Tom,
live
they're
here.
playing you off.
God damn it. Fuck you. I got a potty.
Oh, that's outstanding. She's made you into an Oscar now.
Look at
Is
that.
Tom an Oscar?
Oh, I'm an Oscar.
Turn back this way.
I am a grouch. That's
Yeah,
great.
it is, because when you turn your head, it moves sideways. He's just having a lot of fun over
it's
here.
so great.
All right. Well,
That's so great.
it looks like our winners this year. Let me. Do you have a closeout? Do you have like a closeout song?
The same one?
Sure. I just want to thank everybody for coming to this year's Potties.
I can't believe it.
And I want to thank our winners. Ian, sexy friend.
Yeah, he's great.
He's great. Just really good.
He's
Just great. And Tom.
Yeah, I deserve that. I do almost nothing.
Tom deserves that wonderful, very expensive.
Look at that. It's beautiful.
Handmade trophy. And next week Tom will join us with his podcasting helmet. He will have his podcasting.
I just want to point
on.
out that I have this and other people don't.
That was fun.
That was so great.
That was fun. I had a blast putting together though. when I found
so funny.
When I found fucking
these are amazing.
When I found so I'm in Goodwill the other day.
Okay.
And I'm walking by and I just look at Sarah and I'm like, wouldn't it be hilarious if I turned this into a podcast award and put it on our shelf as like a joke? I was just gonna set it here. And then if anybody ever asked about it, I was gonna be like, oh, it's a podcast award. I was gonna put like a little thing on it.
Right.
And be like, oh, it's a podcast award. But then I was like, no, I'll give it away. It'll be even funnier.
So great.
And so
this is so great.
So then we took them home and we painted them. We put little ping pong balls as
Is that what this is?
That's what that is. It's like a little ping pong ball.
These are so fucking great.
And then, so we made them. And then I was like, well, I got to put together a reel. And then I found that clip of Norm Macdonald, Tom, and I was laughing till I cried. I thought it was the best. And I'm going to get shit from Thomas Smith, and I don't care. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, this is so great.
So funny. And the fact that I found, so I went to Scathing Atheist and I scrolled down. I did a scroll down just to find a diatribe. I was just going to find a clip of a diatribe. That's all I wanted to do. And I just so happened to pick one while Noah was off, and it was Eli.
That's even
better. And I had
better.
already written No Illusions. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just take this one.
I just need to mention the tragically weird sadness about buying some's used trophies at a Goodwill.
Yeah, man, they were like second place, like best efforts trophies.
This
too.
is
that one's got one.
The 2001 BGRA Senior Buddy Ball Mets. This is Seth Goldberg's trophy. It says
the same.
Like, what happens in Seth's life that he's
Seth's
like,
too.
donate my
so
trophies?
This was Seth's too. And what's great is Seth didn't win a trophy here. Seth was on here for the Potties. And didn't win. So
I love it. I love it. It's so tragic and wonderful.
It is wonderful. So we got to find a prominent place for one of those, and we got to ship the other one. Hey, Ian, we're going to need your sexy friend's address so we can.
We
ship
need his
him.
phone number too, so we can call him for reasons
we gotta
about
talk to him
hiring
about some stuff
to replace you.
Actually, me the whole time.
We'll hold on to it until he visits the studio.
I have an Ian story. I was my wife and I were driving the other day, and I saw an old man with a beard like grayer than mine on a one wheel, ripping it down the side of the road the other day, and I was like, "Oh, I see Ian's future." And he looked lonely. I just wanted to say he looked very lonely.
Wow.
Anyway.
That's a great Ian story. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. I'm here to help.
Thank you for sharing it. I like it.
It comes from a place of love-ish.
Well, are you still working over there? What's going on?
What is that? No, you can't do that to me. God.
Jesus Christ. Look at that.
That's terrifying.
How about this one? That one's.
You got to look this way. Got to look this way.
Look at the camera.
It looks scary as fuck, man. God damn, that's scary. All right, we have one story to do tonight, guys, and then we got to record more show because we were on Seth's show earlier.
Oh yeah. Oh, we saved this from last week.
We were going to do it last week.
This is,
and we didn't.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I made the wrong choice. All right. I clicked allow, so now Dead State's going to send me a bunch of fucking messages, and I got to figure out how not to. I got to figure out how to stop.
All right, Dead State, Christian prophetess. Everyone in heaven can fly, only after they take classes at the local.
Do you have to believe that you can fly first?
Yeah, and people have to clap their hands.
Yeah.
It's a whole fucking thing.
All right, here we go.
Oh, this is so good.
So she is on that guy who looks like one of the goons from Popeye.
It's the blobfish and
people can do
red.
All right, here we go. Let me ambigonate it. God, she looks so weird.
They're both so fucking weird.
She looks so weird.
all kinds of things in heaven. You do fly. I haven't really openly said that, but anybody can fly in heaven. You have a place where you learn, though. You do get to learn. You go by this place called Flyby. Near the
What I love is that Heaven has snappy names like that.
I was
going
gonna say, like, they brand the fucking name.
it.
Oh, going over to Flyby. What are you doing today? In our infinite timeline of magic. Oh, I'm going over to Flyby. I'm getting some fucking froyo.
Shouldn't it be like fucking like the Matrix where you're just like, I know Kung Fu? Shouldn't it just be like that where you get downloaded, you die, and then you suddenly you just say, well, I know how to fly.
Right. Like, that's how, like, infinite magic doesn't require an intermediary of, like, learning curves.
You got to take, what if you're bad at flying?
Right.
And then you crash a bunch of times?
Dude, I would be so bad at
pretty
flying.
bad at
I would be so, I'm bad at, like, navigating the two-dimensional.
You'd be pretty bad
like,
at it.
The XY
Z
axis
would fuck you up. The Z would fuck you up.
Ruined.
You would need like
ruined.
You'd need like a Z axis GPS.
I would fucking, I still use GPS to get to your house.
I imagine the GPS probably is just an altimeter would be the Z, but still.
It does. It literally makes no difference.
Yeah.
Like, if I would crash into everybody, they would somehow die again in heaven.
Do you have to hold your arms out and go?
You don't have to, but you can.
God, that'd be so much fun. They
How do you not make like Snoopy,
they
like
put
Red Baron sounds?
In your gears, they put a card so it makes it sound like
Snappy.
Yeah.
amusement park, and you learn how to fly because he wouldn't.
Wait, you go to an amusement park?
This place called Flyby. Near the amusement park, and you
near the amusement park.
It's near the amusement park, Cecil. They're
near
separate
the amusement park
facilities.
I like that all of heaven has one amusement park that she's referring to.
I hope that amusement park has lines. I hope you get to the amusement park.
It's like Space Mountain, and you're just like, fuck.
I should have got the fucking fast pass.
God, I spent all the dark ages in line for this stupid thing.
how to fly because he wouldn't just throw you out there.
God, Hammett is finding the best shit. Friendly Atheist up here.
He's crushing it lately.
Best shit. That's all I'm saying, Hammett. Fucking A, man.
You learn how to fly because he wouldn't just throw you out there and say go for it.
Why not?
I mean, like,
he literally could. What are you going to do? Get hurt?
Also, are you incorporeal? What would it matter? Just fake it till you make it, lady.
Wait, you're dead. What if you crash? Into what? A cloud? How does any of this work?
Dead person?
I just get could you have an accident in the what? In the not air of not heaven, space magic, adventure, incorporeal juice time?
So
what are you talking
stupid.
about?
It's so stupid.
God,
why do you have to do this? Why do they have to make this story?
They fucking bereft of imagination.
You're
absolutely,
right. You're absolutely right.
This is that's the thing that makes me like laugh about this the most. It is the most like banal, provincial imagining possible. There's nothing less interesting, actually.
It's so true.
Than her imagination of paradise.
Lines till amusement park in heaven is exactly what.
It's basically like Orlando.
It's like it's like Epcot Center. Like where sometimes you go over those little humps and your pee-pee tickles. It's like that.
It's like going to Orlando, but your credit card always works. What? Fuck you. That's what it is. Fuck you.
And you don't get herpes from an escalator.
Welcome to Florida. You'll get herpes from an escalator.
You don't want to slide down those.
Oh, man.
Damn
not again. Fuck.
You wouldn't get hurt. But
you got to go to the doctor and tell them all your partners are like, I went up the escalator at Macy's. I went up the escalator.
You're like, all right, so do I call the escalator and let them? I don't know what
to call the people that went on the escalator because the escalator won't call them.
That's man,
it's a lot of work.
It's a
lot of work.
And people say, can I have wings? It's another question. Can I have wings? Well, he might let you have some for a while, but you wouldn't know what to do with the wings either.
Yeah, don't be an idiot.
Come on, don't be stupid.
Yeah, oh, you need wings?
Can I get a Bentley? No, you get a Civic.
You wouldn't even know what to do with 7 dicks.
Oh, that's what you want. You want a bunch of shafts and not as many heads as the shafts, just like that horned creature.
Can we go reversies? Can I weirdly get more heads than shafts?
Oh, yeah. So you got like a big 3-headed
You got like some like weird.
Some big like fist-like penis. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. I mean, I don't feel good about it, but
nobody will.
Automatically no. And I think that there are those who were on there that actually train you how to do that. And then you can fly around the
They
music.
train your ass. They start you out on the booty boot camp, and then they work their way up.
That's
you
it,
know what I
right,
mean?
yeah,
you got to
start small.
You got to start small.
Start small.
Lot
Don't
of lube,
rush in.
Lot of lube. Relax.
Just
start small.
You don't want to
baby wipes, and then just keep working your way up.
Amusement park or whatever. So, and I do know, I guess if you really want to have wings, I don't know why he wouldn't let you have them probably for a while. Or
Didn't
maybe
you
that
just-
would be a fun
I mean, there's like some administrative
Hold on.
paperwork.
Hold on. She literally just said this, right? Like, I'm not remembering
Yeah, no,
something.
She said, like, you can have wings if you really want them. Like, if you make a fucking fuss.
Yeah, no, hold on.
Like,
but
if you
she
get all
says you
Karen
can't
about
have them, though, a few seconds ago.
with the wings either. You think wings, it's another question. Can I have wings? Well, he might let you have some for a while, but you wouldn't know what to do with the wings either. You think, oh, some things you don't automatically know. And I think that
I love he's like,
there are-
yeah. Yeah, oh yeah.
How do you talk to these people and
yeah.
not fucking eat a gun at the end of this?
I love that he's responding like, oh, that's common knowledge. That makes all the sense. When you say it out loud, it actually makes more sense than when I was just thinking it.
This is this guy's noon on Wednesday. That's what it says.
I
know. It's 12:09. This is noon.
For those who were on there that actually train you how to do that, and then you can fly around the amusement park or whatever. So, and I do.
He's literally going to walk into a closet and hang himself right after this.
You know, I guess if you really want to have wings, I don't know why he wouldn't let you have them probably for a while, or maybe that would be a fun
Yeah,
experience.
she's talking about it again.
But how are you going to put your clothes on with wings?
Why would I wear clothes? It's paradise.
I just want one of those leaves.
Dude,
I can't show you my junk because I have like 6 shafts down there, and some of them have 3 heads. But
no,
there's
it's paradise.
there's
I am not
fig
wearing
leaves big enough.
anything. I'm not wearing anything.
Ever.
I'm going to look
Ever.
at my fucking dead grandparents and be like, here's my dick, Grandma.
Ian, sample that. Ian, sample that. Ian, we need that sample. Holy shit, don't
feel
lose
weird
that.
about
Don't lose that. You have to keep that forever. Open every show with that.
Here's my dick.
Oh, God.
How would you
terrible.
walk through a door? If you turned around, you'd knock people over.
Why are there doors? Why do I have to walk through anything?
It's the most mundane place ever. It's like
What am I going to hit the drywall?
It's like a big super strip mall with a shitty roller coaster in the middle of it.
Wings are not little tiny baby wings, people. They're like 8 foot, 10 foot. If you're 5.5 foot, you can have like 8 foot wings.
Why couldn't they be small though? You don't need them.
Well,
so
because-
couldn't they just be couldn't they just be like fucking ornamental?
Oh, Cecil, that's not how the laws of aerodynamic space heaven works. Stupid.
Good Lord.
And you
What are
don't need
gonna
them
do?
to,
I think it would be a fun thing to watch people
Yeah.
have wings and walk around.
but you don't need wings to fly. And people probably want wings because they want to fly, but you can fly without wings, right? So
Yes, you
You just
can.
gotta wear a rocket jetpack, like a heaven sponsored, it's a heaven Acme rocket jet. Get the fuck out of here.
Jesus.
God, her heaven sounds so
It's
boring.
boring. So boring. Jesus, man.
I love this comment. Fuck, it's the New York in Vegas. Yes.
It's got a shitty, terrible little roller coaster that you have to wait 4 fucking hours for. You get gonorrhea from the elevator. Like, it's all the worst. It's all the worst things you've ever wanted to have happen to you. God. Tell you what, guys.
What a fucking mess. What a mess. And his just open nodding credulity at it. Like, oh yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. How you say, does she go to heaven
No, she like passes out sometimes and like has a stroke and then comes back and says she went to heaven.
One time in my life, I went to Fiji. I spent a week in Fiji.
Yeah.
It was the most beautiful place I've ever been. If I could just be there I would just be there.
Sure.
Right? If I went to heaven, I would never leave. Right? They'd have to what are they going to do?
Why
Send
come
me-
back?
I would kill myself to get back.
Why come back down here to go to the DMV next week?
That's what I mean. Why? She comes back so she can wear a weird scarf and dye her hair pink? What the fuck? You could be in heaven, you crazy lady. Go back to heaven.
God, what a psycho. All right, guys. I would love to stay and chat some more, but we do have to go.
We do.
It was a lot of work to paint these potties, and so we've got to actually. Tom's gonna hold his potty on the way out here, and so we're gonna go. We got to bounce everybody. Hold on, he's gonna do something to you. What is he gonna do? There we go.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Tom is not a cat.
Oh. I don't think it's working.
It's not working.
It's not working,
It
man.
doesn't work at all.
It's not working.
It doesn't move, but it's like.
Oh, that's terrible.
Well, that's a terrible fucking filter. It's whoa.
Is that better?
What the?
You look like a ball sack. Look at that. Check it out. Check it out. That's amazing. All right. So,
oh, there's a great super chat from
we
Baron.
missed some super chats. Is
I
there
like
any
that the
super chats?
magical land of heaven is Branson, Missouri.
All right. I know you can read them. If you go to YouTube, you can click on the thing and you can see them all.
I'm in the back end now.
Okay.
So also we got one from James. Thank you very much. Blobfish and the Crypt Keeper, the 1970s buddy action series. Stone Banana from earlier when you were showing the bottom of the trophy said, I usually see pink from underneath. And if you want to see pink. James says I vote for the Dollop and not a Coach Dave because of the hats. That's
Brutal.
right.
Oh, brutal.
Rough.
Michelle says testing. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And for the super chat, he wasn't displaying super chats for a minute like the text. Jay also donated, so thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Jay.
Thank you guys
for donating. We appreciate you.
it.
So there's one more. Ian, thanks again for sorting out my audiobook issues. You fucking rock. Okay, good. Also, if anybody is experiencing any audiobook issues, we did some shenanigans with the website, so email me at ian@dissonancepod.com.
Thank you, Ian. Ian, thank you for helping sort that out. When I don't like to thank you, but thank you.
There's a bunch. Our website crashed a little bit.
Yeah, so we have a new website now, and you guys can check out the website. And if you guys want to leave us voicemails, you could do it from there. You can also rate us. So like, there's a way to click it, and then you could just click it, and you'll get taken to two places you can rate us on the website. But you can rate us on like iTunes through our website.
Right from the
now.
website?
Yeah. So if you click on the website, click ratings, and then you click on the thing, and it'll take you like rate the show, and you can
that's
actually
cool.
click on iTunes, and it'll take you there. So
Yeah, hey, you guys should do that if you didn't do that.
Do it.
Just do
Check
that.
it out,
us.
yo.
Thank you.
All right, guys, we have to do more show because we wound up recording late today. We want to thank everybody for coming to the first annual Potties. Mark the week, Ian. It's 2 weeks after the Oscars, so we'll have to do it 2 weeks after the Oscars next year too. So
Very good.
All right, maybe you'll win something. Maybe you'll win.
Maybe you'll
year.
win next time. Yeah,
Maybe-
and send us your sexy voice friend's name.
Maybe you'll win. I mean,
and address.
You tried.
Phone number, social
Tried.
security.
You were nominated,
Birthday.
right? That's important.
I think it's
That's
an
important.
honor. It's an honor just to be nominated.
Yeah, it's an honor. And
It's
Gary-
a bigger honor though to win.
Yeah, it is a bigger honor to win. You're
Winning
absolutely
is
right.
the bigger
It's a
honor.
way bigger honor. Way
Yeah,
bigger
losing
honor.
isn't as good of an honor.
No, it's pretty bad.
A lot of people
actually.
lost.
It doesn't. Yeah, a lot of people lost. Yeah,
including Ian.
Yeah, Ian too. All right. Thanks for coming by tonight, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, everybody.